The time has come. The time has come for revenge. The time has come. Ladies and gentlemen, Manchester United plays today. Oof. Carrick Ball. I've missed you. Carrick Ball, where have you been? We need to win today. 100%. No excuses at Dickinson. Is it called Dickinson Park? Hill Dickinson. Oh, whatever it's called, man. Y'all gotta go there and play like dicks. Otherwise, somebody's getting chopped off. Otherwise, you will leave your men. These guys gotta win today. We have to, like, there's no other acceptable result in my book. I need Manchester United to win and jump Chelsea. Like, we beat Everton today, we start to open up a little space between Chelsea and us. And Chelsea, by the way, Chelsea, they have a mountain of fixtures. When I say a mountain, I'm talking about level of difficulty. I'm talking about teams that are in top 8. Matter of fact, you know what? Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Let's see. What Chelsea. I remember just looking at this, being like, comparing different fixtures that some teams have, and boy, oh boy, they play Arsenal, they play Villa, they play Newcastle. Well, Newcastle. They play Man City. Do you hear the tests that they have? And they're also going to have to play at Hill Dickinson. It's about to be a mashup. If we don't win, I'm going to be pissed. But this is not the energy we're going to start the show with. We're definitely going to win. And I think we are going to win by 4. As the title of the show says, we are going to give Everton 4 back shots today. Am I frozen still? Big up to Mick, by the way, in the building. Shout out to Mick. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Stephanie. Shout out to you, Brandon. I appreciate you guys for being here. I'm going to share the link in a few minutes. But I'm wondering, how do you feel going into this game? First question. Second question, I am wondering, who is chopping bench? I see your comment. Who said that? Somebody said, Mark. Start Cisco, we win 4-1. I like what you're thinking. But to carry that point even further, who exactly are you benching? Somebody has to chop bench. Ahmad, Cunha, Mbomo, Zexi, Mount. We got to include them as well. Who is chopping bench? This is going to be a good test for Carrick because he has to make a big decision now. It's going to be a really, really good test for Carrick. He has to make a big call. Mark says Mbumo benches. Mark.
No, God! My disappointment is immeasurable.
Our current Top goal scorer, top bench. What are you drinking, Mark? I need to hang out with you today. Ahmad? Wood. Woodsy, what are you talking about? Peter, what are you talking about? Ahmad on the bench. You guys want to start fights early. Let me share the link. I need to understand this thought process. Okay, Sesko has to start. We agree on that part. Most people, I hope, how many people are here? Almost 20 people. I hope all of us agree Sesko has to start. Now, decision has to be made because, we don't have a left winger. Dogu still, it's going to take some time for Dogu to get back to himself, right? That's our best left winger, at least this season. And now, who do you put on the left? Do you prefer? This is a tough one here. Carrick has to make a big decision, and I'm really curious what you think as well. So please, the link is in the chat. Hit the link. I want to know. Shout out to you if you're just tuning in. Thank you for being here. Let's have this conversation. Let's preview this game. What are your expected crosses? Expected possession? Do you think Everton will be a replica of West Ham? Is it gonna be a low block setting, or are they actually gonna be adventurous? What like this game for me? I feel like there's going to be one of those very, 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 very similar to the how we finished that game versus West Ham. We have to kind of like play this game in that way, you know, and start crossing more. Especially now, we agreed. Sesko starting, one of our better crosses in the team. Mbumo has to be in there. This is why I got a problem with Mark. Like, huh? Make that make sense. Mbumo was the best crosser in the league last season. And you want him to chop bench. Mbumo is performing for us this season. Sure, he had a little slump right before COVID, right before AFCON. But every player has a slump. Unless you're Ronaldo, unless you're Messi. You know? What are your expected sending offs? There will be a red card. It's time for revenge. Stephanie, you are so right. It's time for revenge. Because let's be real, in the Premier League this season, Manchester United versus Everton was one of those, like, I think the worst game. Drewsby Hall scoring, losing to a 10-man Everton. You remember that? One of the horrors, one of the worst games of the season in the Premier League was versus Everton. This is why we have to come and chew up the damn Toffees. Let me see what men like Mark was thinking. What are you? Where are you, Mark? Why is this saying like I cannot add you? Shout out to you, C4, in the building. Shout out to Stephanie. Everybody that's in the building. Thank you for being here, man. Peter.
Yo.
Wow,
You hear me?
bro. I hear you loud and clear. How you feeling about this game?
Confident, bro. But if Sheshko starts, only like we need Sheshko for this game.
We need
a
to
direct.
start Sesko, right?
We need a focal point up top. Like
Target
saying,
man, bro.
bro,
Exactly.
I've seen people saying mention Bumo. He's done nothing, but he's done nothing besides scoring goals, bro. You see how stupid that sounds.
Hold on a second. You're saying Mbuma's done nothing but score goals.
No, I have not said that. People have said it. Mark Kent has said it in the comments, bro.
Yeah,
He's done nothing but the goals. You see
People
how
that have
stupid
been
that is.
hanging out with Mark are saying that.
No. I've seen It's not him. Like I've seen bare people say this. He has
That's
nothing to offer, bro. Like sometimes sometimes less is more.
mm-hmm.
Sometimes stay quiet, don't talk. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
people say Madueke is better footballer. Like chill. Like Mbumo is our second best player. Like let's be serious. Bruno is first. He's the second most important. So he
Wow.
needs to start right. Cunha or Ahmad can play left, but I don't think
Oh,
he'll use Ahmad left.
okay.
But I would start like that with Ahmad left and Mbumo right.
Ahmad left and Boomer right and Cisco up front.
Sheshko,
Okay.
yeah.
And then what about defense? Like I'm just curious, the two center backs,
No. It's the same team.
same team.
I don't know if Maguire is 100% ready.
If he's not
That
ready,
would be
then Lenny
yeah
Euro.
Euro, yeah. But everything else is the same,
Okay.
unchanged. Luke Shaw left, Martinez, Euro or Maguire. Dalot maybe with Mazraoui, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But Ramadan Mazraoui is a good player, you know. Ramadan Mazraoui he's a killer, bro.
Come on,
So
bring in Ramadan
big
Mazraoui,
up,
bro.
yeah.
Yes. And I think it's time now. It's time for him to restart.
He needs like I've seen some reports that he wants to leave because of
Oh
game
my
time,
god.
bro.
Oh,
Imagine being scared of Dalot for your game time.
oh my
But
god.
stay there, bro.
Okay. No, so
Which
now
mean
what's your score prediction?
4-0. 4-0. I think Sheshko scores a brace.
I like it.
He needs to like. He needs to like. Striker. Being a striker, you need confidence. Except for the high-profile strikers like Haaland, like McCain. They don't need goals for confidence. Like they're confident anyway. But he's a young guy, and if he scores two, oh, you see against Burnley, if you remember the game,
Mhm.
after he scored the first goal, you see how he was eager to get the ball. He was
Yes.
running
Yes.
in, asking for the ball. Like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
100% difference.
100.
He
Yeah.
just needs to score the first goal, and then God will decide. But I think he scores two. I think Bruno backs one. I think Bruno needs 2 assists tonight. I need the Henry record
Okay. So
broken.
let me summarize your take. A brace from Sesko, a brace from Bruno.
No, brace from Bruno, brace from Šeško, 2 assists from Bruno,
Yes. Okay.
goal for Bruno, and goal for Mbum.
We will be there. We will be there. We will be there. Peter has spoken. You know what? Yeah. I could see that happening, especially if we start crossing. I don't want us to do too much. There has to be obviously like the patient football that we've been playing, the one touch, the intricate. Yes, bring more of that. But then I need more crosses. We've been dangerous, but 4-0 is what LMS is laughing at. Let me see what my brother. I haven't talked to my guy in a long time, so let me, ladies and gentlemen, where is my bongo drum roll? Men like Mick in the house.
It's time for a
Yes,
comeback.
sir. It is.
I haven't showed my face for a long time, and people are asking, "Where are you, Mick? Where are you, Mick?" And I say, I've been to church because I pray the Manchester United provide crosses.
I see what you did.
And it is time. And if we talk about crosses, we talk about chastity crosses. Open up the key, open up the door. We need to score.
I like what you did there with the cross.
Is the testament of the mentality now. And if you look at, who's behind us, Liverpool, shady. The PGML came out yesterday and today to say that was a disallowed goal. It should have not been. It should have been given offside. Technical. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Then Everton, of course, footballing gods do exist. Red card to Fofana, 1-1. This is our opportunity, mate. This is our opportunity. So I don't want to see what we've seen before when push comes to shove that we are crumbling, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we're going to talk about the lineup,
Yeah.
I don't think that Carrick will change much at
Okay.
all.
Okay.
I think that Carrick's mindset is like, let me just win as many games as possible to the end of the season, potentially score myself the job, right? So why would he chop and change a winning team? I want to see Sesko coming in and scoring a brace like the previous gentleman said, because Sesko's been in form every single game, goal contribution and goals, right? But coming off the bench. So I think he will start the same team. I think he will start with, he won't tinker. Like, the back line, who do we have? Maguire's injured? No?
Well, yeah, we're not sure about that, but like it's like because he was injured, Lenny Euro came in and had an excellent cameo. So it's either Lenny
Mm-hmm.
Euro or Maguire, one of those two.
Mm. I think Maguire, if he's fit, Licha will start. Then we see Luke Shaw and the same usual suspects, Dalot, I think.
Mm.
But I want to see something from Licha, which was freaking irritating me. And it happens a few times. He's
What?
too slow with the ball. No urgency. Like,
I hear
dilly
you.
dally. Yeah.
I hear
And
you.
that's my critique with Leach.
But the crazy part about that, I've heard people saying this about him taking too long, and I feel like I could be wrong, but my understanding of that is like he's waiting for some
Scanning
pass,
for the pass.
scanning for
Yeah.
the pass, and he does this thing so well of baiting the opposition to really try,
Yeah. Come.
yeah, and
Come.
and that's the type of player that he is, and that can unlock, like a double team press quickly like that, and that's an asset that you have to that we use more, so that's what I feel about that. But at the same time, I hear you. There's no when we're playing a low block, that's actually our biggest test. We don't need to do that. We just need to
Yeah,
try.
and it's Moisey as well. We always seem to struggle against Moise. For some reason, he's got a number. I know that Bournemouth came to, played Everton and they got a result.
Mm,
But we need to sort of, choke point 2.0, just go in and grab them by the horn straight away, just a guillotine choke and just pedal to the metal, right?
yeah.
Play our game. It's not easy, right?
Mhm.
And especially knowing that, this victory, if we win today, this paves for the future of top four. Like, we will kind of sprint away because next we're playing at home against who? Crystal Palace,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And I say that, okay, we've shown ourselves that we can beat everyone. We are unbeaten so far. But
Mhm.
Fulham, for me, was the
We're the
test.
only unbeaten Premier League team this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Fulham was the test, but I also see Everton being the biggest test right now in terms of mentality, in terms of getting over the line, seeing the game through. I think that the lineup will be pretty much the same. We will see Ahmad, we will see same players. Matthias Cunha, for sure, as a
So
sort
you
of.
you wouldn't prefer him to start Sheshko?
I don't think he will. I want to see Sesko. I don't think he will. I think he will go with the same proven
Okay.
experience. Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you see, he lines up the experienced players. I don't think he will change.
Yes, Sheshko, you gotta surely ask yourself and be like, why did y'all bring me here then to be doing this? Like, how
But
else
he
can
did.
I be earning
He,
a
but
start? Like, you want me
yeah,
to,
but
you know what I
he
mean?
didn't bring. He didn't bring Sesko. So that's my point of analogy is that he's an interim coach, and his job is to win every game. And how you win every game is trust experience, right? Let the next manager or next season nurture the youth.
Okay. I
And
hear
that's why you see that in the second half, he gives the youth a chance if we are up. So Setsko for me comes out from the bench when everyone is tired and makes an impact because he's been doing that for sure.
I hear you. I hear you. I like the impact of Cunha coming off of the bench more.
What?
But I hear you. I hear you on that. So, who are your predicted goal scorers today, and how's it
Well,
going?
I don't think Mbuemo is efficient enough in a low block. never been, right?
Okay.
I think Cunha is the lethal weapon, like with shots outside the box, because he can do that, right? I think Bruno Fernandes will score. I think that Sesko will also score. I think that we will not keep a clean sheet. So I go with the classical Ruby Classic 3-1 victory. But
Okay.
there's always a big buck with me.
Okay. Big butt.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
You're stupid. But go ahead. Go ahead.
No, but I always have a little bit of a window caution. I'm still not over the PTSD of this team, what they can, do, right?
Mm, mm.
I wouldn't surprise if we bottle it, but I don't want us to bottle it. But there's still
Oh, what happened? What happened to Hello Mick? Ah, his Wi-Fi must be his Wi-Fi. Ah.
you bastard. You brought me back to
What are
life.
you talking about bottling?
No, I know, of
No,
course, we're gonna win,
we're
but
gonna win.
brother, it's pissing down rain here in Bali. It's monsoon season.
Oh, nice. You're in Bali. Nice, nice.
Yeah. I don't have the Bali belly like everyone's talking about, but anyway, it's going to be 4 o'clock kickoff. So I was sitting and chilling, taking a little bit nap. It's 01:29 a.m. in the morning, and I saw you were live, and I was like, "What the
4 in the
hell?"
morning. Oh my God.
Mm,
Nick, I hope they give you the 3-1 special that you deserve
God
for
damn!
waking up.
They
Actually, it's gonna
really.
be 4 goals, 4 a.m., 4 goals. Come on, man. That's what's
Oh,
gonna
come
happen.
on, man! I don't want to jinx it, man, but I would be so freaking happy if we win today and
We will.
we string 2 in a row. I'm tired of this guy that doesn't cut his hair. Like, Jesus Christ, like, you know what I mean? But it's yeah, you're looking healthy, you're looking good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of snow outside. There's a snowstorm actually, the
Man,
northeast.
I haven't spoken to you you called me when my dad passed away. I remember.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate
Of
it,
course, broski, of
brother.
course, man. Yeah, yeah. May he keep
So
resting.
no, I haven't been the same since dad passed away, and it's
Yeah,
been difficult to
yeah,
because like it was me and him, like we always talk united and
yeah, yeah.
all that jazz. But I'm okay now. I'm okay. I
Yeah,
haven't done
no.
content for a while, so I'm back.
When you're ready. Oh, you're back, you're back, you're back, you're back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the return.
It's
The return. It's
time, Bruce Buffer.
time. Big up,
All
big.
right. So
MUFC.
score prediction. What do we say? What's
No,
your
you
score
said
prediction?
3-1. You went with your classic 3-1.
Who's going to score for them then? Jack Grealish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might. If he's
Yeah.
playing, he might. Drewsby Hall again. He's another threat. Yeah. They yeah. I don't care about them. We're gonna mesh them. We're gonna mesh them. That's the main thing. I feel like we will do that. All right. Let me
Yeah.
see.
We do like Michael Jackson.
You're
All I want
right.
to say is that we don't care about them.
Exactly. Big
All
up.
right. You like my hair? It's grown out, right?
Yeah. It's not bad. It's
Not
not
bad.
bad. Not too shabby. I like your yeah. That's fire. That's fire.
That's fire.
Big up, Mick.
All
MUFC
right, big up.
Winners TV, guys. That's where you can find my brother Mick. Shout out to him. Javid says it feels like a draw.
One
Get out
gravel,
of
bro.
here.
Yo,
Big
why
up.
these men so pessimistic, boy, Papi, boy? A bunch of pessimistic folks, bro.
For
I think we
bro,
should be a little bit more positive today.
we need some confidence from the fan base. We can you know what I mean? Like, what's
Bro,
going on?
we undefeated right now, bro. We undefeated. We ain't lost yet. So
Yes.
technically, the
Yes.
race is a draw. But let's be honest. Let me play
Yeah.
that with something last time. It was a shit situation, bro.
Okay.
A definite shit situation. And in my opinion, it was more on the manager based on the fact that we lost. I think he didn't make the right changes in the game. And I think the 11 that we started the game with wasn't really prepared. Now, I might have my opinions on this current manager and the current starting 11 because I think all we need to do is just change the guys who play in number 9 up front and go with that. Swap us, go for
So
Mbumo.
can you please explain your Mbuma take? You said Mbuma has proven that he's
That
ineffective.
he's not effective against low blocks. Check all the low blocks he played and see if he scored. In 90 minutes, maybe he probably scored in 1 or 2 of them games.
Are
But
you
he
talking?
mostly scored against,
Are you
bro,
making?
he scored most
Is
of his
hold on.
goals against teams who play against us, who come to play, not low blocks.
So are you basing this take off of Mbuma only at Manchester United, or are you? I kind of
This
want to.
current season, this current
Okay,
season.
okay. So I can't go as far as like saying he has proven, bro. Like I feel like when you it's problematic when you say he has proven that he's ineffective.
Well, he's
So
proved, well, this season
when
has
when
proved
you
that he
started this
was.
call
Well,
saying he
okay,
was
bro, listen. This
no, no,
season, we
no,
going
no,
off for
no,
this season, bro. No,
Mark,
no, hold
Mark,
on, hold on, hold on.
listen, no, you hold on. You said that the manager, right at the beginning of the call, you said the manager, blah blah blah. That's the whole reason why the other game we didn't win, right? The reverse fixture.
Mhm.
And then you're now saying that Mbumo has proven that he's ineffective versus low blocks when we've had a change of managers. We've had a like
Even when we
you
change
you
managers,
realize how
Papi,
problematic that take is.
okay, let's not wait. Hold on. First of all, even if we change managers, we still played low blocks with Mbumo. He didn't really come up with a goal in under 75 minutes. Yeah. So I say, and this is just my opinion, bro. Everybody can have their opinion,
Yeah.
and they can disagree. I'm not right. I just given an opinion. And I think Sesko is better against a low block to start. He will give the defenders more to deal with. And of course, we have a target man who we can
Yeah.
find. We don't
We
need to
agree on that
and
part.
and while Mbumo, people will say he's our top goal scorer and he contributes in the most crosses and these things. He's been playing in the striker position up front, not on the wing. So technically, all of that does not apply because under Carrick, he's been playing centre forward. You understand?
I mean,
So
there's been other games where Mbumo
so
has been
but
on the
no, all
flanks.
4 games, all 5 games under Carrick, he started at the
Okay,
centre forward role. So
okay,
in
okay.
my opinion, we just need
Understand.
to swap the centre forwards under Carrick. We just need to swap the centre forward, keep the same rhythm with the team. You understand? And if after time we prove him effective, then you make changes. But I think,
Hello.
hold on.
Are you okay? Are you in a safe place?
Yeah. No, no. I just think the train
Oh, you're about to
on
take a
a
train.
hard. Don't see, but
Okay. What I was gonna say. wh- Hold
hold
on.
on,
What else?
bro. I need to ask. I will just for 1 second.
No,
But
no,
go
no.
ahead and ask the question.
You do that. Let me holler at Alien Tenno in the house. I haven't seen you in a long time as well. Big up yourself. Say, Bobby, pull your pants down. I'm in hill. How many beers are we in right now, Alien Tenno? The oh, shout out Peter. Let's go to We Deserve Better in the house.
How you doing, Botsy?
What's up? I'm good. I'm good. I'm feeling so optimistic. Um, yeah, man. I feel like we're gonna mesh them up. How do you feel?
Big time optimistic. Look, Everton are winless at 6 at this new, was it Dickinson Hill Stadium? They can't win at home. So 6 games at home without a win, right? They also got hammered by Brentford at home. Do you remember earlier this season, 4-2?
Yeah.
So look, they can't win at home. We're unbeaten so far this year. On paper, we're better. I look at the defense might be interesting. You got Tarkowski and you got Braithwaite. But I look at that midfield. I think our midfield is far better than theirs. all this talk about, oh yeah, we need to get Ghana in the. This is what happens to this fan base. They start to panic and they go for anyone, right? Anyone is better than our team. Our midfield at the moment is cooking. It's great. It's doing exactly what we need it to do. And their forwards, their forwards are awful. And Ndidi hasn't been the same. And DA hasn't been the same since he's come back from AFCON. The rest of them, they've got a kid up front, and they've got that French guy, I forget his name, who wasn't doing anything for ages. So
yeah, what's his name?
let me see what his name is.
Barry.
Yeah, Barry. Tierno Barry, that's it. So yeah, I'm not worried about them at all. I get what he's saying about low block. There's all this stuff about low block. I think Mbumo, I think he doesn't have the aerial ability when it comes to low block teams. That's the only thing, right? And I think sometimes he doesn't have the physical presence, to go through a really kind of disciplined back four. It's that through ball that Mbumo always scores from, right? That lovely through ball that we get into. And that's why I think Sesko will be perfect for this. I need to see more from Sesko, but this is his opportunity. What I love about Sesko, every time he's come on, he's done something. And all this kind of, I keep hearing about Cunha again and again, right? I love this guy. I think he's perfect, exactly what we need. And I think he definitely starts. I would like to see Mazraoui. I'd forgotten it was Ramadan, but I do remember last season when it was Ramadan, didn't have an impact at him. They had a lovely break as well, so the guy could get some water. I remember that. So I don't think
his form kind of actually he turned it up a notch on Ramadan. Like his form was really good during the last Ramadan.
I mean, hand on heart, I think Mazraoui has been a consistent performer. I don't think I can remember a game where I looked at Mazraoui and thought, you're terrible. I think he's had a couple of average games at times, but he's been so in and out of the season, in and out of the team, you'd expect that. I think he's prolific. I want to see him. This is what I love about Man United at the moment. I want to see what these players look like under a Carrick team. I am buzzing about where we are. 13 points out of 15. I think we easily beat Everton today. I think it's going to be tough for a while we use our brains and find a way to get through. But I think we're going to keep pushing them. I would love to have a conductor like Heaven at the back today, because I would love to push them. I would love to get up high up across the pitch and conduct from there. And I think he'd be great.
So who does Heaven replace in the back?
I would replace Maguire.
Okay.
But I think all this talk about Martinez. His line passing balls, line splitting balls are perfect. He's exactly what we need. And Shaw hasn't missed a game this season, so he's on fire. It's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely madness. When did that last happen? Right? Never. I suspect. We haven't got this far in the season without him not being injured. So we've got him there, and we've got the versatility. We've got Mazraoui and Delot fighting for place. What's really nice, we've got competition, and if we've got injuries, we're not panicking. Because we know there are steadfast players that can come in and replace them. So if there is a knock for Maguire, they can come in. But I would love to see Heaven. I don't know if he risks it with it being Everton today. We need to get revenge. We need to get revenge for that hideous, whatever that was, 5 back against 10 men Everton. That did. You know how many of us were talking about it? Do you know how many of us you were angry about it? We were all angry about it. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
It was that continuation of kind of like thinking we get one step forward and then we take 5 steps back. And that Everton match was the epitome of that. So we need revenge for that. But what's really nice is that Chelsea drew and Villa drew. Villa play Wolves on Friday. It's a big Midlands derby, and they're playing away. So Wolves are at home, and I think Wolves get that. I think Wolves need to give something to their fans, right? So they will play out their skin. And my feeling is they beat Villa, and then if we win today, and then we win again at the weekend against Palace, up. I think third place is for us to cement. I think the football gods are on our sides, right? Okay. I get excited. I get really excited. I love hearing Peter because he really gets me excited. Only because of the football, Peter. Not yet. No. The rest on another day. But his football talk really gets me enthused, right? And he gets me excited because he talks like a proper person who's talking from his gut about his team. And this is the way we should be. You know, the amount of time the hours we spent arguing amongst ourselves, right, about the football, blah blah blah, the manager, the player, the.
Yes.
All we want to talk about is fluid, beautiful football, and we're getting that on the day. There's no chance you're going to get me coming in here and predicting a draw or a loss. The only thing I'm predicting is another win, and I can't see us not winning to the end of the season. I think possibly we might get one loss, one draw in there, and about. You know what my gut feeling is, and I'll tell you this. I think March, I think we've only got 3 games. And I think just to shake it up, I think we're not going to be at the level that we have been in March. And I think that may impact the results we get. But I think that just turns it up a bit for April. And then that race for 3rd, 4th and 5th is going to be really up there. I think the 1st and 2nd is going to be a very interesting race. And I think 3rd, 4th and 5th is going to be really exciting. So I see us winning until then. I think March is going to be a bit dubious. But I think in April we play some of the big guns. And we win against them. So I'm really excited. I think today I'm going to go. It's going to be tight for the first half an hour. I think we get a goal half time. I think Everton may pinch a goal, and then I think we then get 2 more. I think 3-1. I think Sesko gets a brace, and I think whoever is on that substitutes bench comes on and gets the 3rd. And that's what I love about this team. We've got players that are coming on, and they've been watching. They're on the bench, and they're angry about it. And they come on the pitch, and they show us why we should pick them next game. So very excited. It's going to be a great game. Are you doing a watch along?
Oh yes,
We will be there. We will be there.
we will be there. We deserve better.
Botsy, have you said what you're going to do there this evening? What your score prediction is? Or are you saving that? You saving that to the end of the stream?
I'm saving it for the end.
All right.
One more caller and then done. But all right. I like your take. The only thing that I was just like, is he smoking crack or what? You said we're gonna go unbeaten. Like
No. I think
we're gonna win all the games for the rest of the season.
I think we'll get. So what I predicted at the beginning of this is that we finish up on 75 points, and it was 11 wins, 1 draw, and 2 defeats is what I had when we had 14 games remaining. So I still stick with that. I think March is going to be a difficult one, and I think we just need to ride that crest. It's only 3 games, because it's only 3 games. If we do lose any of those games, it'll be kind of amplified. But April comes along and we get back to winning ways, and that's where I think our season's going to be. And I think we'll learn from that. I'm really excited. Yeah, bring it on, United! I'm so.
You saw what?
I'm so excited about watching football again. This is all we want as fans. You know what I mean?
It feels like what was it? I think Flex said we're back from the national break.
Them dead.
Instead of international, we've been on a national break. Big up, we deserve better. Where did young Poppy go? Big up to Pav in the building. Man like Pav.
Yo.
What are you saying? Big up, broski.
Just getting ready for the game, isn't it, mate? Another 2 hours to go.
How do you think it's gonna go down?
I don't know why I don't see it being a high scoring game. Might be a 1-0 at best, maybe 2 or 2-1. I don't know. I'm going off of what I saw last game against West Ham. It felt like we dropped the gear. I don't know. I just saw something I didn't like about the last game against West Ham, but we have to see Sesko play this game. I do think we need to see Sesko play because he should have really been on at halftime last game.
Yeah.
But made the change too late. Maybe brought him on earlier. We could have won the game. But I think the players who I think will provide us with something is going to be Sesko and probably Bruno. I need, if Sesko is starting, which I hope he is, and need the players to do their jobs and try to get some crosses into the box to him as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know what it is. The last game, not even that, like even the one before. Who was before Everton? Was it Tottenham? Not
Yeah,
Everton. Before West Ham, it was Tottenham, right?
yeah, I think so. Yep, yep.
Yeah, because like even in that game, it was. I think like we could have kind of hammered them, but we didn't. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because Ahmad's been kind of poor. If you think about it, he's been kind of poor since he's come back from AFCON. Um, and Bremo's had a decent little patch. Cunha had a decent patch coming off the bench. But then last game when Cunha started, um, it didn't seem like what we saw off the bench. But I don't want to
True.
really hear excuses. To be fair, like they've had 2 weeks off, so have Everton. I
Yeah.
expect the team to go out in full force and you know um, lay some dominance on the pitch. Um,
Yeah. Like
yeah,
Compose said, we're overdue giving someone a beating.
I mean, we gave the beating to City and Arsenal, so I'm not sure.
Well, like a thrash, like a proper, convincing.
Everton's the perfect team to do against because last couple of seasons, even going back to like Ollie,
Yeah.
um, they've been a thorn in our side, and I don't really like Everton as a club anyway. I think their fan base is a bunch of scrubs. Um,
Why?
but
Why do you
that
think?
doesn't surprise me because they come from the same ends of them bin dippers. So, um, yeah. I got
Okay.
a grudge against Everton fans, though, innit? I got
I
a
hear
grudge.
you. I hear you. I hear you. But what's your score prediction?
Well, I'll say two. I'll say 2-0. Hopefully, we keep a clean sheet. I don't know if Maguire's back. Some people saying that he weren't declared injured, so
Okay.
um, he might be back. But if he's not, Euro put up a decent performance when he come off the bench last game, so I've got confidence that he can kind of like do the same.
Yeah.
Starting, obviously, Leach will be there. Um, is he going to play Mazarari? Probably not. He'll probably go with the low again. Um, Luke Shaw's obviously there because there's no one else.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, midfield obviously will be the same.
Same.
Mainu, Casemiro. Um, oh, to be fair, Casemiro's still on his farewell tour. Nice little header off a corner would be nice from him.
Right, right. Actually, and he's been. What I like is like he's been a goal threat, which is crazy.
He's always been dangerous off set pieces. Like since he's been here, like
Yeah.
when he come under Ten Hag, he's always been here. It's just like obviously we know he ain't got the legs, but it's kind of like pointless bringing up the same fault in the guy when we know he ain't gonna have the legs. He ain't really had like his legs were gone when it was at Madrid. But the intelligence, yeah, the intelligence will always be there for
Yeah.
him. So hopefully he can, be the leader there in the midfield. But yeah, I'm saying 2-0, bro. Hopefully clean
2-0.
sheet.
2-0. I like it.
So
Another clean sheet would be good. All right, all right. Like you said at the beginning of the call, like yeah,
we
it
have to capitalize, bots, bro. We have to capitalize. There's people dropping points in and around us. Villa, Chelsea, obviously Liverpool are trying to gain on us.
yeah.
So we need to like make the gap a bit bigger again. And then how many points are we off Villa?
Villa is who we should really be catching up to.
How many points are they ahead of us now? Because they
So
obviously dropped 2 points on the weekend.
yeah, at the moment they are what we got that like 5 point no 6 points
Yeah,
ahead.
so we can if we
Before the
can
game. Yeah, so we can cut that down to 3.
down to 3.
Mhm.
I was having a look. There was a graph up was it last night, and it says the team that has got the most easiest run. We're down like 6th from bottom, so I don't think we've got quite a hard run from what I looked. But apparently Villa have got an easy run now to the end of the season.
Yeah, have you seen Chelsea's run though?
Nah, but You
That
know, when they drop points, none of their fans seem to ever turn up to chat shit. They only want to turn up when other teams are losing, but that kind of explains the scrubs they are as well.
yes, yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, we just need to do our job, box. We really do. This is crunch time. Like
100%.
this is where Carrick's got to show. Like obviously, there's people already wanting him to get a permanent job, but
Mhm,
bro,
mhm.
you got. I like in my head just for an interview. I've never said I'd give him the job, but to be like part of like the interview process with
Yes,
whoever else it is,
yes,
brother's got to get 70%, around 75% win rate and get us Champions League football with the games that he's had. So
true.
obviously he's not taken an L yet, so
Yeah,
that's good. But we need to. I don't want you to like play kind of like crap dead football, but
100%. Yeah,
just get the wins and just don't turn into like cowardness like what Ten Hag or someone else would do back in the day or Amarim.
yeah.
Just like try to be proactive with what you're doing, and then use the players as well, man. There's plenty of players there. We're
Not
playing
just
one game a
proactive.
week.
Pav actually wouldn't be. Check this scenario out. Okay, um, not just proactive, like imaginative and also surprising. Say, for example, we play 4-4-2 today. Start Sesko and Xerxes. Like,
Nah,
no. Walk with me. Hold on. Did you remember last game when we had like Xerxes, that header that was narrow, that went narrowly like wide? There's also like another time. The last, when you actually think about it, the last five games, anytime when we have like two real presences, like bodies in the box, we actually score from crosses. The goal versus Spurs.
that tactic that you're talking about, yeah,
Hold on.
can only work if you're chasing a goal. The
No,
thing
but
is,
like,
you can't start with that because now you're down to two midfielders again. So who you sacrificing, Casemiro, Mainu, or Bruno? Because you can't sacrifice a winger if you're playing a 4-4-2.
sure, I hear you. I mean, but you can shoehorn Bruno on. Like, be imagine,
Ah,
like,
come on, man.
no, listen.
We're not putting
Obvious,
Bruno at right mid, bro.
no. Check this out. Obviously, this is like a moment for like some creative like setup that maybe could get us like what if we have a 3-0 victory with a setup that nobody was expecting today, then Carrick now actually even looks better as a coach in terms of like, when he applies for the job to be permanent. It's like, oh, not only am I technically like, like flexible, but I'm also imaginative and I can come up with something that the opposition was not expecting. Because right now everybody that has called in has said, oh, keep the same team but put Sesko, and we're all agreeing that, and that's exactly what David Moyes is probably thinking. Do you get what I'm
But
saying?
I still think we're better. I don't know how Everton are going to approach because some like the last time we played, they obviously got a red card, but they will still attacking us like mad.
100%, yeah.
And it's like I've heard people say today, oh, they might sit back. I go, they probably won't. Why would they need? I think what are they eighth? So they might be looking for a little light European spot. So why would like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't think they will. We just need to be smart and try to keep out any mistakes and yeah.
for sure,
I
for
don't
sure.
know what if they're I don't know if they're missing any players, but I think Seska is
They're
going to be.
missing Grealish. They're missing what's his name? Shit, I was just looking at the list not too long ago. But yeah, Grealish is one that I
But
was
if
curious.
there's any Everton players out there, if you feel a bit reckless today, yeah, give someone a bit slap if you want. We won't complain. Give one of your own players a bit slap.
That would be nice, actually. A little implosion. I wouldn't mind that. But anyway, hit the like button if you haven't yet. Let's go and say hello to the professor himself. Um, Jake O'Brien is the other player that's suspended for this game. So, and our injury list, obviously, we know Delict, Dorgu, and I don't know about Mount. Did he travel with the team? I think Mount might be on the brink of coming back if he's not back already. Um, Let me just double check this. I don't want to say something that's not true, but Professor Omo,
Yes, sir.
how you doing, sir?
Can you bring up the table for me?
You
Bring up
want
the
the league,
table.
you want the league table?
I want the league table.
Let's see. Let's look at the league table. Mount didn't travel. Thank you, Compose, for clearing that out for me. Appreciate it. Saved me some research time. I appreciate. So let's see. League table. Boom. What is the professor about to show us?
I'm just trying to show you all what I need. I don't need too much from Manchester United.
Okay. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Listen. Look at that gap. How's that gap looking between us and Chelsea? What do we need? What do we need to extend the gap? A win.
A win.
Get me the win.
We leapfrog.
That's all I want. Get me the win. Don't lose. If the team could get a draw, get the draw. But don't lose. I want the win, but if you can get a draw, I won't be mad. Gapo extendo. But we need that win though, because they tied with us, and I see Aston Villa on goal difference. Get me the win. Get me the win, and my life is yours.
Okay. And then what do you think about so Liverpool, between Liverpool and Chelsea, who will be the one that'll finish higher? I was gonna say who will be fifth because I feel like we're gonna be fourth right now, the way we're going, right?
Yes.
Right? So we could be third, we could be second. Who knows? Who knows? But like right now,
we do our part and get the win. That's all.
We can only do our part. So we do our part, but then behind us will be Chelsea and Liverpool fighting.
Those are the main. Those are the one I worry about. The Chelsea, the people behind us.
That they are our point mates. You see, points 45.
Yeah, the people behind. I'm not worried about
Not 45.
The 3 point. The win will come.
Club 45. That's all three of us right now are doing, and we need to be, looking at Villa. We need to just get out of this 45 club with a win today. And okay. And then, Professor, what about at the top of the table? How do you think that's going to go down?
I don't care about them. I don't listen. The top of the table, I don't care about them. They could do whatever they want to do. I just want to extend the gap between me and the people behind us. That's what I care about.
Okay. I like it.
So long as I extend that gap, I can look what's on front. I could look all the way up there. But so far, gap or extendo is all I care about. That's all I care about.
Come on. So what's your scoreline prediction then? And who are the goal scorers?
I don't know. I don't know about that. Just give me the win.
Okay.
Just give me the win.
Which player do you think is the most likely to get a goal for us?
Next. Put the next person call on the line. I don't care about who's going to get the goal. Give me the 3 points.
Cannot predict. It's crazy. He's like, you know what? You can be optimistic, but also, like what Pav said earlier about it might be a tough game. Or like at the very beginning of Pav's call, he's the first person that brought this energy of like, listen, it might be a sticky, tough game, but Professor says, give us a win by any means. I don't care what the scoreline is. I don't care who scores. Matter of fact, even if it's an own goal, I'll take it. I like Professor's attitude on this one. Compo says, Palace at home on Sunday. We need to win tonight. 100%. Omo could never play the lotto. Guys, here's my scenario. Let me paint the picture that we're gonna go see later on today. Before minute. By the way, shout out to men like Faz in the building. I saw you, Javid in the house. I saw you earlier on. Also, who else? Who else did I want to shout out that I forgot? I saw you guys, but we were mid conversation. D Sal LMP, that's his name. Big up to you, man. But all right, this is the picture that we're gonna see later on today. Before we're gonna get the first goal from a corner kick, and that goal is gonna be scored by Casemiro. And by minute 20, we're gonna get a goal from open play. And that goal is going to be scored by Bruno. By halftime, it'll still be 2-0. Second half, we get the third goal, and that goal will be scored by Kobe Mano. Yes, I said it. Kobe, it's time. It's time for Kobe to do the thing. He's got his place in the starting lineup now. We don't need you to always be safe now. He's taking a few shots, but like those, he hasn't actually had a proper, long shot that is like, that should have been a goal type of shot, So that is my prediction. Kobe is scoring today, and Ahmad is also overdue, Ahmad is overdue. Ahmad, you gotta step up. Shout out to SLD. You and Stephanie, I always shout you guys. You're like, come on now. This is how am I gonna shout you guys at your own home? You know what I'm saying? H Don says Xerxes and Bruno Fernandes will score. Okay, Bali Tech. I like it. Xerxes is also another one, an unlikely, another player that people are not thinking about. And I was just talking about that header that was very, very close to the goal. There's that header also that Vicario saved. Xerxes is actually an aerial threat more than people give, or more than a lot of people realize. So that is my 4 goal scorers today. And in the words of Pep Guardiola,
we will be there. We will be there.
Even if you don't hit the like button,
we will be there. We will be there.
Even if you don't subscribe,
we will be there. We will be there.
Even if Manchester United lose,
we will be there. We will be there.
But we are gonna win.
We will be there. We will be there.
Football Power Hour.